Alright, good morning. We got a tornado warning for southern Meigs County in East Tennessee. So we're going to continue with this here. Again, this is a tornado warning storm. Let me get up the tornado warning here. It's for Bradley, Hamilton, McMinn. Not Meigs, McMinn County and Polk County. I seem to get those two mixed up. Our rotation is right here on our radar, and this is a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado. This is radar indicated rotation, pretty strong just a few scans ago, and we just wait until this kind of got closer to McMinn County to come on the air. But here it is. This is for parts of McMinn County. If I take this and go to the east, this will probably stay just in the far southern part of the county. Probably south of Charleston, but if you're in Charleston, that'd be my safe place. And probably just south of Ottawa, but 411 south of Ottawa, I would advise, Etowah, I'd advise no travel. Right here is our, that did not go how I wanted it to. Yeah, right there's our circulation. I'll track this, let's see how fast this is moving. Here from the National Weather Service. Let's head back to this is maybe east of 40. Okay. Let me track this off to the east. Due east of 40. And again, it's probably going to say just south of McMinn County. But just in case it kind of jogged north a little bit, Charleston and Etowah will be in the storm track. Charleston at 6:20. Let's see if Etowah's in here. East Etowah at 6:41. Okay, so again, that's that possible tornado for southern McMinn. Let's go up to the north for just a second. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning for Sevier County, Jefferson County, to a good part of Cobb County up into Greene County. And again, this isn't rotating, this is just strong, damaging, straight line winds. Potentially up to 60 miles an hour. Check up on this line from near Church Hill to Gate City. This is going to push into Kingsport and Bristol. Just to make sure that it's not showing anything suspicious. This is part of the area that moved through Kentucky that had tornado warnings earlier. I'm not seeing anything super suspicious on that, so let's head back down here to our tornado warning. Again, so this is going to be just near or south of Charleston. Riverbend Estates and Claxton needs to be in their safe places. Right over South Mapleton Hills, crossing I-75 as we speak. Right here's our possible tornado. Okay, moving east at, let's see, I think it was 40 miles an hour. New radar scan puts it just over I-75. Yeah. Let me check what the National Weather Service is saying on this on the tornado warning. They're saying it's moving east at 45 now. And again, this is just crossed I-75 east of Hopewell. So, Hopewell, if you'll give me another minute or two, I'll give you an all clear. Again, this is our possible tornado. And again, sorry about, we're just going to stop trying to draw on it. That works. This is going to cross Highway 11 south of Charleston, or just near downtown Charleston, and head into southern McMinn County. If you're in McMinn County, basically from basically Etowah south, that's where this is going to track. Etowah south. Monroe County, parts of Monroe County, basically south of Tellico Plains toward Cocoa Creek, will need to be on guard for this as well if it holds together. I don't think it will, but just in case, we do have a tornado watch until for another hour. I'd say they'll let that go at 7 for parts of the southern and central valley, including Knoxville, which the severe threat is really over for the Knoxville area, and Chattanooga, which the severe threat is over for Chattanooga, but it includes this area where this current tornado warning is. We've had a few tornado warnings in East Kentucky, down into just southwest of Knoxville, now here into just areas north of Cleveland. Just making sure we don't have any new information. We don't. This warning goes until 6:30 Eastern, so for another 17 minutes or so. Got the new reflectivity scans, so let's go into velocity. Still waiting for that new velocity scan to come in. As soon as we get it, we'll let you know. Zoom in here. So this is probably going to be just near Charleston on the new scan when it comes in. Again, this is a possible tornado. Oh yeah, that's right near Charleston. That's pretty tight rotation as well. This might get extended. It's about to outrun the warning polygon too. So this might get extended. Waiting to see. This is going to be interesting. Does the Weather Service in Morristown extend this? We're kind of in some bad radar coverage as well. But if so, parts of Monroe County could potentially be involved in this if it is extended. I'm not sure if it will be. But we have the potential that it will be. Again, that tornado watch includes LaFollette, just near Morristown, and Knoxville to Athens to Chattanooga until 7 a.m. this morning. So for another 45 minutes, we have a tornado watch. We have this tornado warning for another 15 minutes. And we'll see if Morristown does let this expire or if they extend this. Once we get the official word, that'll depend on if we go on or off the air. Or not. Alright, we just got a new warning. Okay, so they're going to let this go with a severe thunderstorm warning. So for parts of Loudoun, southeast Loudoun, East McMinn, southwest Blount, Monroe County, severe thunderstorm. Over Athens, maybe east at 55 until 6:45 for 60 mile an hour winds, and a tornado is possible within this cell. Okay, so they said it was. Oh, okay, that's not what they're warning on either. Sorry, I was wrong. They're warning on the cell up near Athens. Okay, yeah, that cell up near Athens is trying to rotate. This one near Charleston is still pretty strong. They're not going to let that go. Okay. Yeah, that circulation is still pretty strong. If that one near Athens gets warned, we'll go to it. This rotation near just south of downtown Charleston toward River Band Estates and Claxton, heading right toward Claxton, is pretty strong. We might get a new tornado warning here for this, because this is on the outer edge of the warning polygon. So the new tornado warning will probably go until 6:45 or 7. Yeah, we've had a couple of tornado warnings this morning. And I believe that we will continue to have a threat of an isolated tornado for East Tennessee through 8 a.m., the eastern part of the area. And then the threat will be over after that, in my opinion. After about 8 a.m., the threat will be over for the entirety of the viewing area. So, let's go ahead and give some all clear. Nope, we got a new tornado warning. Okay, tornado warning for this cell. Northwest Cherokee, Northeast Bradley, Northern Polk, Southern McMinn, and Southern Monroe until 7. severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado near Charleston or near Benton, moving east at 55. Okay. So this tornado is moving east now at 55 and has a new tornado warning that it even extends into Cherokee County. Okay, so let's zoom out and let's get that new warning on the screen. Tornado warning again till 7 a.m. for Cherokee, Bradley, Polk, McMinn, and Monroe. At 7 a.m. Eastern, 6 Central. This is where we do have the tornado warning. I'm just waiting for it to pop up here. It's pretty early in the morning for this, in my opinion. Maybe east at 55, so let's track this rotating part of the cell. East at 55. Okay, let's not track that east at 55. Now let's track it east at 55. Old Petty at 624, Delano at 628. There's that new tornado warning. It does include Telescope Plains. Okay, so if you're in Telescope Plains, we need you in your safe place for right now, along with Etowah. We do have a tornado warning for your location. And even in Cherokee County in North Carolina, Graham and Swain County will need to be on alert as well. This is the potential of an isolated tornado near Charleston. Well, here, let's see. This might be cycling. I'm using a different radar color table than I normally do. It's kind of hard to detect these things. It's broadening out a little bit. We're also getting further away from the radar though. Alright folks, sorry about that. We are back and we are going to continue our live team coverage of this severe weather here threat moving through the region. Again, we do continue to have a tornado warning for parts of McMinn and Monroe County. Parts of Polk County and over in Cherokee County, North Carolina is in this. This is mainly now a Monroe County issue. Mainly south Tellico Plains near Cooker Creek, but if you're in Tellico Plains, I want you to stay in that tornado safe place, lowest floor interior room away from outside walls and windows. Severe thunderstorm warnings continue for parts of Conk and southern southeast Greene County, but that storm has mainly moved into Madison County and Yancey County in North Carolina. It's just a very small part of that storm still in parts of southern Greene County. Here, let's zoom into that storm, make sure we have no signs of rotation within that, and we do not. We've been seeing some broad rotation trying to develop near Bristol, but again, that is very broad right now. No tornadic issues expected with that area into Sullivan County and Washington County, Virginia. Sullivan County, Tennessee, Washington County, Virginia. Let's switch back here, see what radar is going to provide us the best coverage of this tornado warning, and that is the Morristown radar. It provides us the broad area of rotation near Cooker Creek, moving towards Sugar Mountain, and eventually from Monroe County and Cherokee County and potentially Graham and Swain counties in western North Carolina. This is where we have, again, that is an active tornado warning that's in effect for these areas. And that tornado warning goes for another 20 minutes until 7 a.m. Eastern time, 6 a.m. Central Daylight Time. And again, this is a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado. This is a radar-indicated tornado. We've had no confirmed tornadoes with any of this activity today. We have had a few tornado warnings. We've had this one, the one right before this one, which was for the same storm cell. We had one for Anderson County and Knox County earlier, and we also had some for Leslie County and Letcher County earlier today as well. And again, we're continuing to watch this very closely. They are going to extend this into Graham County and Swain County as a severe thunderstorm warning, according to the National Weather Service in Greenville-Spartanburg. Let's go ahead and open this alert from the National Weather Service. This is a severe thunderstorm for southwest warning for southwestern Swain County and most Graham County. 60-mile-an-hour winds. No tornado possible tag. We're going to see exactly where this lines up. This is going to include most, if not all, of Graham County. This will include Robbinsville. This will be all of Graham and parts of that is Swain County. So, again, there is an area of rotation within this cell, though. There is potentially even a couple areas. Got this one here again. This one's going to push into Cherokee County briefly and then into Graham County. Maybe another area up here in the northern part of this tornado warning, and that's going to push directly into Graham County here in just a few moments. So we'll watch to see if they do end up posting a tornado warning for that area. And if so, we will be the first to let you know. We're on the air to inform you of the severe weather danger as these storms move in. Most of the Tri-Cities, it is just rain, so that's good news. Basically, the severe threat is over except for the eastern extent and really southeast extent of the coverage area. I would call the severe threat for the Tri-Cities very low within this system. And most of the severe weather warnings are going to be basically from Tusculum to Knoxville to Cleveland east, nearly probably even further east than that. Basically, the Tennessee-North Carolina border south of the Tri-Cities. Most of the Tri-Cities have been worked over before the storms got there by some rain out ahead of it, which we thought was a potential possibility to happen. And we knew that the western part of the area from eastern Kentucky, parts of southwest Virginia down through the plateau, of East Tennessee and the western Tennessee counties in the Tri-Cities like Hancock County, would even Claiborne County would have the higher severe weather threat. And that is exactly what happened. The two tornado warnings and the first one, Tri-Cities coverage area, was in Leslie and Letcher counties. So this is what we have. We do have an active tornado warning just to the south of Tellico Plains. Technically, the warning includes Tellico Plains. We'll see if this gets extended into Graham and Swain counties. I don't think the National Weather Service in Greenville-Spartanburg will do so, just because they did extend a severe thunderstorm warning into that area. And most likely that is our sign that no tornado warning will be issued and they'll stick with just severe. But that don't mean that is always the case, and especially if the rotation intensifies,
they will need to issue that warning. Again, I'm just watching all areas very closely, even up toward the Tri-Cities, just in case something would try to produce some damaging winds or try to spin up an isolated tornado. That is our threats. There's no hail threat right now. So heavy rain is the main threat, but again, damaging winds, and I have an isolated tornado. The National Weather Service in Morristown is going to put out an update to this tornado warning as of 6:44 a.m. They will cancel McMinn and Polk counties and just keep Cherokee and a small part of Monroe County within this tornado warning. And that goes until 7 a.m. We are going to keep an eye on this here. Probably get some rest here in a few minutes. And we hope that you are with us and having a good morning so far. We know some of you have probably been up for a little while like we have. Some people on our team is yet to go to sleep tonight. And will probably have a good day of rest on their Saturday. Others of us slept for a little bit toward the start of the event and are covering the later portions of the event so other people can get some rest, just like I am, and still have a busy day ahead of us, and hopefully resting some tonight. I'm sure we will all of us on the Green WX and First Warren Tri-Cities team will sleep very good tonight. We just got something new. Okay, now this is this continuation of wind alerts up in East Kentucky. Okay, so again, we do still have a tornado warning, so until 7 o'clock, so for the next 14 or so minutes, we are going to be on the air. I do think this tornado warning will not need to be extended into Graham and Swain counties by the National Weather Service in Greenville-Spartanburg. The last update by the National Weather Service, which is yet to come through our system, it just came through. We'll show you the updated polygon here in just right now. We will. It's moving at 60, so it has sped up by 5 miles an hour. We just got a new warning. I do believe. No, that's severe thunderstorm warning for Graham and Swain. Okay. Zoom in. Let's go to our high-res velocity. And again, this rotation is pretty broad as it moves in here to Graham County, North Carolina. If you are in Graham County, I would advise you to be just steps away from that tornado safe place. That does include the Robbinsville area. If you are in Tellico Plains, you are all clear from this potential of severe weather. Again, Tellico Plains, all clear from the potential of severe weather. Or at least this tornado warning storm, and this would be your last storm. The tornado watch goes until 7. I would suspect that will be allowed to expire at 7. I'd be kind of shocked if it's not. But I could be wrong. I do think 7 a.m. we'll have the tornado watch expire. We'll watch for an isolated tornado threat through 8 for the Tennessee, North Carolina border counties. Especially, this storm as it progresses into Graham and Swain County, but the tornado threat is really decreasing for the area. Again, we've had a tornado warning. Tornado warnings throughout the evening. We've had 5 of them, I do believe, throughout Green WXM, the First Warren Tri-Cities coverage area from East Kentucky into East Tennessee. And many more than that, in our border counties of our coverage area. Again, we do have the potential of a couple of circulations that we need to tell you about, though, that are pushing into Graham County for our viewers there in Graham County and western North Carolina. Again, these are going to generally push in the direction of Robbinsville. So if you're in Robbinsville, just a heads up, these storms are moving your way at 60 miles an hour. We're not expecting, look at this. This is interesting. We have a secondary area, maybe, of circulation developing well north of this on the Tennessee-North Carolina border. I'm not going to say yes to that. That would be moving into Swain County, potentially toward Cherokee and Bryson City. But again, if you're in Robbinsville, we need to stay on alert for this potential of a tornado. If this tornado warning is extended within the next 10 or so minutes. Yeah, we have multiple reports of damage in Middle Tennessee. Not seeing many reports of at least tornadic damage in our area, which is good news. Some straight line wind damage, but not seeing many signs that we've had any touchdowns of a tornado yet. But again, the sun is just coming up on this Tuesday morning, and we are going to continue with our live team coverage of some severe weather. We've had tornado warnings, and we continue to have one last tornado warning, probably what will be our last of the morning for Graham and Swain County. I'm sorry, for Cherokee and Monroe County, and this could get extended. It would not shock me if this got extended over off to the east at all. It would not shock me at all. I just gotta wait and see what the National Weather Service. This switches jurisdictions here when it moves into Graham and Swain from Monroe and Cherokee. This will switch over, and the warning process goes to the National Weather Service in Greenville, Spartanburg, South Carolina. So GSP will take control, and we'll see if they issue a new warning. I don't think they're going to, personally, because they did issue this severe thunderstorm warning. It doesn't even have the tornado possible tag on it. We'll see if I see any indications that they're going to do so here, and I do not. Let me just... yeah, I don't see any indications. Alright, let's go ahead, and we're going to go on mute, and we'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Yeah, over there on the Swain Blount County line looks a little interesting, but I'm still concerned with this tornado warned area. Just making sure we're getting a status report here on this watch that's in effect. Okay, so the current counties still have a tornado threat according to the Storm Prediction Center. Blount, Bradley, McMinn, Monroe, and Polk in East Tennessee for the areas under the tornado watch. Western North Carolina has a low-end tornado threat as well. They get into Graham, Swain County, and that's probably just about it. Maybe Haywood County. But it's more of a Blount, Bradley, McMinn, Monroe, Polk issue right now. And really, most of those counties, you'll be clear by 7 a.m. Let's get this one storm out of here, because once this line passes, you're done. This is right on schedule, moving out 7, 8 o'clock from the majority of the viewing area. You can see if you're in Hawkins County, East Kentucky, most of Southwest Virginia, Knoxville, Chattanooga, Harriman, Crossville, Sunbright, Wartburg, La Follette, New Tazewell, Sneedville. I'm not going to say Morristown just yet, but you're basically rain free and you're done. You're done for the day. Basically northwest of 80, 81, and 75. You're done. Done for the day in terms of the rainfall. It's going to get very windy today. The wind advisory, high wind warnings, and the mountain wind advisories in the valleys, and especially the northern valley and toward the Tri-Cities into Southwest Virginia. Those winds could get gnarly up to 50 to 60, 45 to 60 mile an hour gusts. Gusts in the Central Valley, Southern Valley, 40, 45 probably. Mountains up to 60 to 70 miles an hour. That's where high wind warnings are in effect from Southwest Virginia counties like Grayson County down through Asheville, Watauga, Avery, and down through the western North Carolina mountains into the East Tennessee Smokies of Johnson County, Carter County, Unicoi County, Greene County mountains down through the Smokies toward Monroe and Polk County. I believe this tornado warning, we're going to zoom right back into it. We allow to expire in 6 minutes. Any circulation is now already into Graham County, and they've not tornado warned it, which tells me this tornado warning will be allowed to expire. I don't see any indications that they're going to extend this. and I think Monroe County's in the clear. We have another 5 minutes, technically. I'm waiting for word. I know the National Weather Service in Morristown will extend this, and I don't see Greenville Spartanburg extending this. So, at this point in time, the tornado warning is about to expire. We're going to go off the air. If need be, we will come back. Okay, well, hang on. So, yeah, they're not going to extend this because they added a tornado possible tag to this severe thunderstorm warning. It went damage threat considerable for 70-mile-an-hour winds. So they're definitely not going to extend this. So that is the news that we have for you. No more extensions of this warning, of this tornado warning at 7 o'clock. The warning for parts of Monroe and Cherokee counties will be allowed to expire. 70-mile-an-hour winds, though, potentially a quick spin-up of a tornado will be possible in parts of southwest Swain County and most, or if not all, of Graham County within the severe thunderstorm warning. If we need to come back on, we will, if we get another tornado warning. But I don't, right now, this tornado warning is about to go off our screen in the next few minutes. So we are going to go off the air. If we need to, we'll come right back on Green WX. I'm Skylar Royal here. We'll look at this radar scan here real quick before we go back off the air. I'll make sure no rapid intensification of the circulation is ramping up because I don't want to have to go off and come right back on. And I know with my luck, if I don't check this radar scan that just came in, which is still currently coming in, that we will have it. Again, there is something trying. I want to co-locate that real quick. Yeah, that's definitely trying. We'll watch it. We'll come back if there's a new tornado warning. Tornado warning for Monroe and Cherokee about to expire in 4 minutes. And Graham and Swain County severe thunderstorm warning with a tornado possible tag and 70-mile-an-hour winds that damage threat considerable at the straight line winds. If there's another tornado warning, we'll come right back on for Green WX. I'm Skylar Doyle, here with you live on this